Yes, there you go. Give me one stick. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning to my YouTube family. Please click that like button, share me out, and subscribe, honey. Um, I decided to get on here and just check on my people's replay game. Please leave a comment. You know, let a girl know how you're doing. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I promise you, it just seems like everybody's going through something, especially in my life. I got things going on, got got things going on, family got things going on. And it's hard when people have so much going on for you to stay focused on the things that you need and want and are trying to accomplish. And it's like a constant balancing act, almost like a struggle. Um, and me, even at 44 years old, I am still learning and growing and pushing myself to do things that are not comfortable and outside the box. And it's opening up my perspective, and it's opening up my mindset to new experiences and um, meeting new people. And I am. It's not. Wouldn't say it's at a weird place in my life. I'm at a place I think for the first time ever, I'm putting myself first, and I'm allowing myself the time to grow into my transition. So this is a live. I try to go live as much as possible just to keep my channel alive and active, because I know I have a lot of things going on. And I am a firm believer that what real life does, what? Trump YouTube. So if you're a spades player, you know exactly what that means. I know a lot of people be like, you play spades for old people. Listen, let me tell you something about spades. I grew up playing spades. I grew up playing California. I don't know how I play any of these new games. Hey, TC, that they got going on. But I've always been an avid spades player. And I used to like doing checkers. I started to learn chess, but I just didn't have the time. But if you know anything about chess, you know that queen, when she get to a certain position, she can go anywhere across that board, I think. Is it the queen or the king? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played those type of games. I even had the time. Jesus, it's so much going on in this world. My YouTube timeline is just being flooded right now with the story of the young lady that was allegedly kidnapped. I don't know about y'all. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just like, yeah. All I have to really say about that situation is this: it's not gonna. Oh yeah, yeah, TC. I love me some spades, child. I always love spades. That's the first game I ever learned to play, and it's the first game that I ever learned to strategize, to actually watch what's being played, to actually pay attention to how people are moving. Feel me? I mean, I learned some skills doing spades, you know what I'm saying? And people, you got to the point where even today, my family, if sit down, they play a card game, and somebody asks me to be their partner, they like, oh, hell. Because they already know that once I sit down, I ain't come to play. And I mean that, well, I'm playing cards, but I'm not messing with you. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to peep you. I'm going to watch what you're doing. I'm going to watch how you play. I'm going to watch how you move. And I might not get you that first game, but after that, baby, And I'm the person that be running tens on the board. I'm the person that be running cars, and they thinking, how in the hell she running that car? I'm running it because I'm paying attention to my surroundings. I'm paying attention to what everybody's playing. I am observant and knowing how to maneuver. That's why I say, y'all don't be sleeping on space. Space teaches some things that you can apply in real life. But moving on. The only thing I have to say about the Carly Russell, I think that's her name, story is this. I will never, ever stop supporting Black women. I will never, ever discount the experiences of other Black women because of one person and what they might or might not have done. So every single time I see a missing Black woman, every single time I see something of that nature happening to my sisters, to my brothers, I will still support and I will still speak out on it. But what I'm not going to do is speculate until all the cards have been laid on the table. Feel me? Yeah. CTC, I need you on my team because you understand we will be here. We will be here as far as, you know what I'm saying? Because we know how to play our hands. And that's what the point I'm really trying to make. I know how to play my hand. Even if life deals me a whole bunch of cards or a whole bunch of things that I don't think I can handle, I'm built God tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm built most high tough. I'm going to play the HE hockey sticks out of their hand I've been dealt. Away from the table of life with at least 2 or 3 books, at least 4 books, I'm at least make board. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, y'all don't really play cards. Y'all don't really play cards like that. Because I'm going to tell you, old school card players, they play everything from Pinochle to California to, spades to any of the new games. Anything that's a card game, anything of that level, they playing it, they learning it. But like I said, we all get there. It's sometimes when God dealing out them cards, you're like, oh, this is a good hand. God damn. Ooh, I'm finna wreck shop. But how you play that hand is going to determine how the game goes. It's going to determine the rest of your life. It's going to determine a lot of decisions, a lot of the moves that you make, period. So once you've been dealt a good hand, if you don't play it the right way, guess what? It's not going to make a hill of beans. It's just not. It's not going to work out. So nonetheless, it's just my hands have been all over the place. I've been dealt some good hands. I've been dealt some messed up hands. I've been dealt some things in my life where I thought, man, ain't no way I'm gonna make this. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to make. I'm not even gonna make board with this hand. I'm not even gonna make it through the rest of this week with this hand. I'm not. But you'd be surprised what God can do, and you using your discernment, how much that will get you out of those predicaments and get you at least to where you need to be. And I have to constantly remind myself of that. Because if I don't, then I'm going to lose motivation. If I don't, I'm allowing the devil to implant seeds of negativity and seeds of hindrance and seeds that just, well, once they take root, it's hard to dig it up. It's hard to get rid of it. It's like a weed that won't go away no matter what you spray on it, what you do, it just grows thicker and thicker and thicker. And I've got to the point in my life where I'm like, listen, if you poisonous to my growth, if you make a move that I know is it, and you see that it's destructive to you, and I'm watching you do these destructive behaviors, but yet you trying to give me relationship, or you trying to give me like lessons on life in general, nah, boo, I don't got it to do. I don't got it to do. Nah. And that's why people got to be observant. They so quick to see their self-worth through the eyes of other people instead of just instead of looking in the mirror and telling themselves that same affirmation and giving themselves that same power, they giving the power to other people so people can rule over them, so people can determine their worth, so people can tell them what to do, how to move, uh, everything in between. Take your power back, please, kings and queens. Just take it back. Take it back. Because at the end of the day, how you feel about yourself is what's going to determine how you move in life. It's going to determine how, what messages you're sending to your children. I've had to, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm still working on a lot of things when it comes to me. I just started taking control of my health. I just started exercising again, losing weight. Y'all, I had got all the way up to 270 pounds at one point, and now I'm down to 235 and still moving. And people looking at me like, you don't even look it. Nah, I guess not, because I've been working on me. Muscle weight more than fat, boo. And I'm never, ever in my life going to be a teeny weeny person. And I've never in life, even at my highest weight, did I let that determine, you know what I'm saying, me getting in a relationship or that type of stuff. A lot of the things that I was going through in my life was mental due to how I was raised, things I was going through when I was younger, and developing skills as an adult in order to cope and not pass those generational curses on to my children, and putting that mentality onto my children to where they're taking it into their life and they are spreading, you know what I'm saying? They are spreading that negativity. They are spreading that down mindset. They are spreading that depression. They're and to the point to where it's just continuing to their kids, so on, and etc. So every chance I get, I speak life into my children. And when there's nobody else around to speak life into me, which a lot of times we got to support ourselves, we got to big up ourselves, we got to encourage ourselves, because you're not going to have people in your corner constantly doing that. And you shouldn't look for anybody to do that, for real. You shouldn't look for anybody to do that. It's strength in building yourself up. It's power in building yourself up. It's power in knowing how to walk away from situations you know that's going to endanger you, it's going to hurt you, and going to hurt the people that depend on you and love you. Getting close to my job, y'all. Turn the camera on. So every day when I get up, I look in the mirror and I speak power into me so I can go out here and deal with what the world's about to throw at me. And trust me, being a Black woman in this country, in a workforce predominantly white, you got to speak something into you. For real. So, I'm about to run up into this jobby job. Thank you, TC, for dropping down. You know I love you down, boo. I need your email, TC, but I'm going to text you because I need to try to get the sisterhood panel together. Any other people that you think might be interested in the sisterhood panel? Hey, Tamika. Anybody else that you think might be interested in the sisterhood panel, please let me know. Because we're gonna get into some binds. I'll get into some binds. And anybody else that you just, y'all give suggestions. My subscribers, if you know any positive female content creators that are willing to participate, direct them on to my channel. We're gonna get it. We're gonna see what we're gonna do what it do. We're gonna have these hard conversations that need to be had. Yeah, they've been had plenty of times on other channels and stuff. But at the same time, we talking about real mama said. We're not talking about everybody else's channels. Yeah. And also, I am planning on doing like a series where I'm reaching out to different content creators on other platforms that I've met. So stay tuned to that. I have my first interview that I'm supposed to be doing on Saturday. Fingers crossed everything works out okay. It's with a young man I met on TikTok, and I like a lot of his content. And also he's also a musician as well. He's you know, he does a little bit of everything. He's creative, and y'all know I have a creative type personality, so I'm attracted to creative people and people that use their knowledge to spread, you know, positivity and things of that nature. So look out for that interview. I'm probably gonna start promoting for it today. And because like I said, I'm just trying to branch out more and do different things. But click the like button, share me out, subscribe, and real mamas out here. Everybody have a beautiful and blessed morning. And thank you so much for tuning in.